Hey again. Today I'm playing Cult of the Lamb, and I'm playing it with my partner, and I'm able to do that because they just released their Unholy Alliance add-on pack. It's a free add-on that you get if you have the base game, and this allows you to play cooperatively in Cult of the Lamb. Cult of the Lamb is like Binding of Isaac mixed with, I don't know, some kind of farming settlement management game. And the co-op, I love how easy the co-op is, because I've been playing a lot of games where co-op is extremely difficult for whatever reason. In this one, you just do that, and now your co-op partner comes in. We just built this little decoration here that you can go through. Nothing fancy going on back at the cult base at the moment. But in the base here, you're doing the settlement management, farming, sort of social aspects of the game. I'm gonna... Oh no, I can't inspire these people. So you can inspire... actually, it starts out as something else, not inspire. I can't remember what it's called to start. But eventually you can buy an upgrade and turn that into inspire or something else. But I think I'm getting a little bit in the weeds here. So this is a cult management slash action game. It's very cute. And either of your players can jump in and kind of do pretty much any action, which is nice. It doesn't have like a one player that is more of a player than the other. Although it does assign the first player the lamb, and the second one is the goat. Okay. So that's I guess that icon in the center under the bar there is, we have a sick resident, maybe? Sick believer, follower? Okay, this one has a quest of some kind, or something to say. There's nowhere to poop around here. We need more outhouses. Okay, they want us to build 2 outhouses. I think we just unlocked the outhouse. Yeah, but we can't afford any right now. I should say, if you want absolutely 0 spoilers for this game, this is not going to be the video for you to watch, because we're a little bit into the game. You kind of saw the number of blueprints I had unlocked there. Not too far. It looks like there are 4 different areas you can go through, and we have completed the first one. So how about if we go back on a crusade? This is what the game calls the action segment of the game. Oh, there's a new place we can teleport to. So from here you can see a map and go to other locations, but this is not how you do the crusade. You do the crusade from the cult, which we have named Kids Cult. This is how you do your crusades, though. This is the first area. What's it called? Darkwood. So we've completed that area, and now we've been working on this one, Anura, I guess. Each one has a boss, but for, I think, 3 runs, you're going to be encountering sort of these corrupted little animal people who you'll fight at the end of your run. And if you beat them, then you complete the run, and then you do that 3 times, and then you get to fight the actual boss of that area. Which of these would you like? We've got a necromantic dagger, which will occasionally bring a ghost out of the enemy you kill. We've got a bane sword, which poisons, or has a chance to poison at least. And those are kind of the main weapons you swing around. And then here we have curses, which are kind of usually some kind of spell that you can cast, and you build up the energy for your spell. I think it's maybe called devotion or resolve or something like that, that you use to cast these. Okay, so let me go here. Which one do I have? I have Path of the Righteous, a projectile that creates a trail of black ichor. Alright. Let's go into our first room. And dodging is very critical in this game. The combat is no joke. It does not coddle you. It just throws you in there. You don't really have much health. Oh, crap. I thought everything was dead. Yeah, so you can see we've each got 2.5 stars right now. It started with 3, and we've each gotten hit once, which took out a half star. Sometimes you'll go to floors that will have modifiers on them. Floors, rooms, areas, I'm not sure what to call them. But it'll have a modifier. Sometimes damage is doubled, and enemy health is halved, something like that. These guys, I find, are pretty tricky. They're easy to kill. They don't have a lot of health, but they will sneak up on you and get a shot in. Fortunately, every enemy has a nice tell. They turn white and start to glow. You can destroy a lot of the sort of environmental set dressing in these areas, and they'll give you useful items. Grass you can use to make decorations. You may have seen we opened some body bags, I'm not sure what to call those, and destroyed the skeletons inside, and those will give us bones that we can use to do various rituals. You have a preference for which direction to go? Go right? Oh, this is a tough room. Okay, I got those out of the way. It took a while to kind of learn what you could do in terms of attacking. Some enemies you can just kind of keep wailing on them and they'll get stun locked and you're okay. Others, as you're hitting them, they'll jump out of the way or do some sort of attack, and then you can very easily take damage. Alright, next room. We have a tarot card. Enemies will drop 2 times more fervor. Okay, so that's the currency you use to cast your curses, which I frequently forget to do. I haven't done it even once. What do we want here? A follower? Let's go for a follower. Hecate, please accept our sacrifice and bless us with fertile soils and bountiful harvest. Keep the famine at bay. When you're in some sort of scene like this, it will put the icon or the portrait of the character who is in control right now of advancing the scene on the top of the box, so you can see my little lamb icon up there, so that means I'm in control of moving forward. Oh, took a hit. Okay. Dang. Not doing hot. Okay. This is a pretty intense room, but we are going to get a new follower out of this, which is pretty huge. They do work in your cult. They're also another mouth to feed, so it's not fully just all positives. We'll rescue this little wolf or whatever this is, and they will be teleported back to our base. And we're both just about dead, so chances are this run is not going to go the distance, this crusade. Alright, and looks like this is a battle area, so this is just going to give us some rooms to fight through. That currency that you just saw that I stole out of that statue is used for sort of a advancement. I believe it is. I believe that one is for unlocking new blueprints and those sorts of things. It's a tiered system, so eventually after you unlock a certain number on the current tier, you'll open up the next tier. And those will sometimes start with a larger upgrade. Oh, some hearts. That will be useful. My sacrificial knife has actually procced a couple times. I find it doesn't really do much. I don't get many ghosts. Sometimes what you'll get out of these grasses is just grass, but other times you'll get hearts out of them, so it's always a good idea to clear out everything in the current area. I'm not doing well. Okay, which direction you like? Down. Okay. This is going to be a tarot card. And honestly, I haven't quite figured this out yet. It looks like one of you takes one and one takes the other, but usually or a lot of times they'll apply to both, kinda. I guess these are each individual. When hit down to half a heart, all enemies will be dealt 2 damage. That's probably going to be good for me because I've been going down to half a heart quite a bit. I'm going to go for that one. And that's going to leave the goat with the increased critical hit chance. Oh yeah, you can also bust apart everything in these little side rooms. Okay. Let's go right now. Oh, that's it for me. So now I'm crawling around. If my partner has an additional heart, like a heart that they can spare, a full heart, then they can come over and revive me. They don't have that right now, so my hope is that they'll be able to finish this last frog. And if they do, then I will come back up, I think with a half heart. That looks good. Okay. Alright, so yeah, oh, a full heart. I'm back up with a full heart now. Alright. Looks like we're ready for the next room. Okay, this is going to be a weapon or curse upgrade. Do you want either of these? We've got a Touch of Terua 8. Convoke a violent eruption of powerful tentacles, or we've got Bane Sword 8. Either of those tickling your fancy? No? I'm going to go with the Bane Sword, because I do not care for this ritual, or this necromantic dagger. And I'm going to recycle that, grab the money, and we're ready to move on. Okay, this is going to be the boss area. It'll be a series of rooms culminating in a boss encounter. This is not going to be the final area boss for us at this point because we have not fought the smaller bosses yet. Alright, here we go. I really like the Bane weapons. The poisoning is super powerful. To be able to just sort of get well outside the range of an enemy and have them still take damage is extremely useful. It doesn't proc all the time, but it's frequent enough that it's still really useful to have. As you're progressing through the game, you'll gain devotion from your followers that you can use to... You can use it to... I've forgotten what they call them, but basically set up your cult laws that determine how the cult runs. And you'll kind of pick a category to start, and then based on the category you pick, you'll have two different options of how to move forward from where you are. I'm trying to think of an example here. There was one about death, about whether your cultists fear death or whether they are okay with death, and one of them results in more or less fate loss. When another cultist dies, and then the other one gives you some other benefit that I can't recall right now. Maybe like more increased devotion when one of them dies, or something like that. Increased devotion generation. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure if that's the actual benefit, but each one has a sort of benefit and potentially a trade-off. Okay. The chests are mostly the same, although some of them will have things like this in them. A feather necklace imbued with the vitality of a bird. So this is a gift we can give to a follower. Most of the gifts you can give are just for sort of increasing their loyalty level. But these types of gifts actually have another mechanical benefit. Follower will have increased movement speed, so this is going to make it easier for a follower to do more work for you. And they're out there gathering wood and stone and farming for you and doing some other things. Alright, we've got a tarot card, the Comrades. Shoulder to shoulder, back to back. When fighting close together, deal 2 times weapon damage. Oh, that's nice. There are tarot cards for fighting close together and for fighting far apart. Alright, left or right? Oh, it looks like left is going to be our boss. Do we want to go straight for that, or do we want to go to the right instead? Let's see what's over here. Oh, nice. Okay, we can take an upgrade of some kind. Cleansing Fire. Shoots 3 projectiles. Point of Corruption. Hold to aim an explosive projectile. And Flaming Shot 9. Shoot a piercing bolt of fire. Any of those interesting? No, looks like no. Alright, I'm gonna take this one then, because it's got a 9 after it. Forged in eternal flame, sharpened on the stone, wet with blood, they seek destruction as their nature demands. Can the same be said of yourself? Alright. I think we've cleaned this place out. Let's go on to the boss, see what we can do here. I don't know how much chance there is. Elagos. Oh. Sometimes the sort of 3D-ness of this game will really bite you. Like, it's hard to tell where I need to be to hit all of those things. Okay, we've got a cult leader down. Oh, 2 cult leaders down. Alright, well. Martyred. In a case like this where you go on a crusade and you don't make it through, you're going to take back a percentage of the items you gathered, and that's really the only sort of penalty for dying. Hopefully that will be enough to build the outhouses that we needed to build. I don't know, is there any chance that's enough to build the outhouses we needed to build? No, it's not. We need... Oh, it's because we need refined wood. So we need to use our refining station over here to consecrate. And we needed 3 of those, I think. So we'll add those to the queue. They will come over and take care of that for us. Oh, we've got another quest of some kind. All this mess made me sick. If you won't allow me to rest, then I'll surely die. You can rest. How do we allow him to rest? Do we just need to take a day of rest? So I think there's a ritual we can do now that's just a day of rest. Let me see if that will help, and if we can actually do it. While we're here, we might actually just go ahead and do a sermon too. You can do a sermon once per day, and it allows you to connect or collect a particular resource that you use to do these things. There are multiple trees in this game, and I have not yet memorized what each one is for and what you can do in them. This one is combat abilities. So we've got zealous weapons. Will cause collected fervor to increase your divine inspiration bar. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so fervor is the thing you collect to cast curses while you're in a crusade, and divine inspiration is what you use to sort of upgrade your cult. So it basically takes a currency that's usually only useful during the crusade and converts it into a more meta progression currency. Do you have a preference for what we should take here? I am thinking about taking this. What's this one? Fervor of the Righteous. Increase the total amount of fervor you can hold, allowing you to cast additional curses. That sounds good. Let's take that. That's a successful sermon. Let's see if we can do our day of rest. Ah, here we go. Holy Day Ritual. Let's go ahead and do this. Everyone's mad right now. Sometimes their faith gets really low, and I don't exactly understand why. Alright, so we've declared a day of rest. People are happy now. But someone is still sick. This person's still not happy. These people, you can re-educate them, although I've never had that actually work to turn someone around. They always leave before I'm able to successfully re-educate them, so I feel like there's something I'm missing there. Alright, we've got enough divine inspiration to take another upgrade. Any ideas here? We could. This is probably what we should take, right? So they can use the fertilizer. All right. That's going to allow our followers to fertilize the plants instead of us having to do it. And we've just opened up the new tier, so next time we get some divine inspiration, we'll be able to unlock this Cult 3 node on the tree. Upgrade temple and shrine, collect more devotion, and allow more followers to pray. Okay. Oh no, someone is dead. Did we ever complete that quest where somebody wanted to eat someone? Or have we not done that one yet? If we haven't, then this would be an opportunity. You've placed it. So you can cancel out now. Oh, Jubra wants to be sent to bed. Okay, not a day of rest, so we can send Jubra to bed. And now let's come over here and build this bed. Done. What else do I need to do here? Oh yeah, we need to deal with this body. Oh. Oh, okay, we've completed a quest, so we're turning that in right now. This guy is yelling about something, and yeah, like I said, I'm not sure how to mitigate that exactly. Should we go ahead and... oh, we could imprison them. That would be a way to deal with it. But I think we also need a burial pit. We've been putting those over here. So let's go ahead. Do you want to build that one and I'll go grab the body? Actually, we might not be able to get that far away. Yeah, I don't think we can. Okay, pit is ready to go. Let's prepare the body. Here we go. Can we build an outhouse yet? Still no. Oh, right, because we need 5 of those wood pieces, so I didn't even make enough. Do you want to start some more of those? Okay. And that should get us through 1. These take a long time. Actually, maybe because no one is working on them right now. Is there someone who can? Oh, I can't give that person work. Why? Oh, right, it's a day of rest, so no one can work. So I've really put myself into a bind on the outhouses here. And that wasn't even the thing that the guy was asking for. Oh no. More deaths. Okay, let's bring this new follower in. Yarnity. Convert me to your cult. I will follow your teachings faithfully. They all say that. Some of them do, some of them don't. You can sort of design the character here. You can change their name, which is a weird. Well, I guess all this is weird, right? You've got them right here, but you can just change their name and make them look different, so they're not static. This one is cynical, 15% harder to level up, and will break themselves and others out of prison. We don't like that. But we could go ahead and build that prison, and maybe it would motivate this. Oh no, we can't do that either. We're out of the money we would need. We also don't have the money for the outhouse. So we're really in a bad way here. Can we... Oh, right. Prepare the other body. We probably need to build that. Burial pit. Okay. And there they go. One thing I find kind of strange about these resources is that most of the activities you need to do in your base, cult, whatever we want to call this area, you can do yourself. This one you cannot. All you can do is put these items in queue, which seems, I don't know, it's fine. It's just kind of disconnected from everything else. Like, I can clean up the poop, I can chop down the trees, I can harvest the food, but it seems like I cannot do the resource refining. Alright. They're having a good time on their day of rest. Let's see if I can make them some things. I can make them berry bowl, the minced follower meat. I can make them bowls of poop, but I don't think I'll do that. I can also make them grassy gruel, but I sort of use that as a last option. Okay. The cooking minigame is very simple. Oh, I just cooked a follower meat meal. Oops. So someone is eating another follower. Maybe this person. Maybe they're no longer mad, though? They seem to be okay. Were they just hungry? That would be convenient. Let's do a little inspiration. I like that if you do inspiration when they're all kind of together, you can catch a bunch of them in the inspiration all at once. Yeah, that one who was completely pissed off is now just absolutely ecstatic. Already inspired that one, I think. Oh yeah, some of these that are dog-like you can pet and sort of get another little boost to to their loyalty. Alright. It's shocking that Jubra did not get sick earlier, because Jubra is the one who had a friend in the cult continually asking us to trick him into eating poop, because he was so particular. You know, a fun prank, trick your friend into eating poop, just like people do. So we did that because if you don't do it, you lose faith with the person that asked for it. So my policy has been, if they ask for it, we do it. Please, leader, there are some folks who are starving and have no place to call home. We must let them join our cult. That sounds okay. Although starving, I assume, means we're going to need to feed them really soon. So maybe they'll be happy with some grass. Or maybe some of our food has matured. We can pick any of this food, but it yields the most when it has the star. None of these do right now. I might pick a couple of them anyway, so that we can make some food for our hungry new friends. I don't actually know how many of these we need to make one of those berry bowls, but I guess we'll soon find out. Alright, I'm gonna make the food first, although that may mean it gets eaten. Okay, we need 6 and we have 9, so I need to harvest one more to get another food. Let's see who we have here. Thetra? Please spare me. Alright, what does Thetra have? A natural skeptic, immediately lose 10 faith, sickly, heals 15% slower when sick, in bed rest, and coward, might run away if frightened. Okay. The trifecta of desirable traits for a cultist. Alright, we've got another here. Will he go straight and eat? I hope so. Did I get the other food made? I don't think I got it made. Yeah. Let's go ahead and cook it. Maybe he'd prefer... Oh, no, he's eating whatever that is. Maybe that's the follower, maybe it was something else. He doesn't seem to be happy about it, whatever it was. Gravely ill and will die if not rested. This is the first time this is happening. We've been playing this for a while. And now, all of a sudden, people are getting sick. Deathly ill. What traits do we have? Snorer will wake up nearby followers. Oh. Maybe we need to put a bed off somewhere on its own. And polyamorous does not get jealous if the lamb has more than one spouse. Well, I don't even have one spouse, so we're probably okay for a while there. Let's try, let's grab another one of these so that we can make some food for this hungry cultist. There you go. Oh, he's eating something. I guess he's eating the other berry bowl that we already made. And we need a bed. Can we afford that? Nope. So this is, ooh, a golden poop. It's nice. This is kind of the loop of this game. You come back and do the things you need to do in the cult. Thank you, leader. My faith in you was justified. So I guess this is for allowing those hungry people into the cult. You come back and you do the things you can do, and then when you get to a point where you're bottlenecked because you don't have some resource, then you kind of go out into the world, wherever you need to go to obtain that resource. That's often a crusade, or at least a crusade is sort of an opportunity to gain lots of different kinds of resources. But you can go fishing and gain fish that way. There's apparently some sort of entity that likes mushrooms, and that's the new one that we haven't seen yet. I'm assuming we'll go visit that one at some point and see what that's about. Alright, and I think that's probably a good place to stop with this. If you're looking for a high-level speedrunner esports performance, then congratulations, this was not the correct video for you, but if you just wanted to see what this game was like, then maybe it was. Whatever the case, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll come back for the next video. In the meantime, I hope you have an awesome day.